Ghosty.
Hi there.
100. Boonita.
Boonita.
Be very careful if it goes into the sealed room. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh god, it can too, can't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I can see how that would suck. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, hello there.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Better there than anywhere.
Yeah.
The sitting room.
The shitting room, more like.
Imagine being so rich that you have an entire room dedicated.
Oh,
Zero!
I got stuck on the stupid tablecloth.
Dedicated. Imagine being so rich you have an entire room dedicated to sitting.
Yeah, a lot of people have houses like that back in the day. That's pretty normal, honestly.
Yeah, stock booze like a master. You stalker, you.
You're getting there.
42.
Oh, yeah.
8
Man,
left.
we're eating it alive. Be careful, Luigi.
Go back into the bedroom, the guest room that she was sleeping in.
Yeah, okay. I was kind of wondering.
There's still
that
a few
myself.
things in there I think you can do. I think there's a plant for you to water.
Grab some water.
I read if moving the chandelier did anything when it was upside down or not.
Yeah, try that. Voice crack while yawning. Sorry.
Oops. Oh, I see the plant over here.
Sapphire.
Yeah, sapphire.
Alright. So that's 6 sapphires, 6 or 7 emeralds. I forget how many rubies he has though. I think it's the same.
Blue stones and green.
Yeah, my
stones.
bad. Yeah. I get the idea that a gemstone is a stone, but a gem is more common and also shorter to write.
If you could.
Sure.
Okay, it doesn't wiggle.
Oh, sure doesn't.
Burp, 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 burp.
What I can really do here? I guess that probably about covers it here.
Okay, so you have the basement left. That's pretty much the only place you haven't explored.
Pretty much. And I hear the ghosts there suck.
You could mirror back if you want.
Couldn't I? Maybe I'll do that.
Dooby Scooby Dooby Doo. And his friend Shaggy too. Da-da-da-dee-da-doo. Fred and Daphne too. Even Velma's shoes.
Even Velma's shoes.
Yeah, only her shoes have been found now. No one else knows where she has left them.
Her shoes
because
just
she
walk on her own.
disappeared with them. Then they showed up in a secret spooky place. And now there is a chase. Through many doors they chase. Scooby Shaggy race to find Velma's face. Do-do-do-do.
Beautiful.
Speaking of Velma being conspicuously absent, you know, how Scrappy-Doo came to be so hated, right?
Why exactly?
So, Scrappy-Doo was introduced into the show, and he was a very minor character at first, and he actually wasn't very hated at the beginning. In fact, he was credited with saving the show when he was first introduced. But, Velma's voice actress got sick partway through that season. And they had to, really reduce Velma's dialogue and everything to, make it so that, she could still be in the episodes. They had to find an excuse for her to not be in episodes and stuff. And the producers, that happened, and the producers were like, well, having to deal with such a large cast is such a big problem anyway, because stuff like this keeps happening, so what if we just write Fred, Velma, and Daphne out of the show and have Scrappy replace them role-wise? So it was now just Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy, and because they removed the characters that are actually the ones solving the mysteries, they had to have Scrappy make the traps, Scrappy solve the mysteries, and Scrappy get captured to further the story.
Wow.
And that's how he came to be such a hated character, because they just took out characters that people loved and were attached to, and replaced them with Scrappy for no reason. Other than just it would be easier to record.
Producers.
Just double checking some things here.
Yep. That's the room you need. If you can find the door. There it is.
Ooh, waterfall. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I like this room. So you got green guys. Those are new. Some grabbers.
Yeah.
I would love to sleep in this room.
Oh my god.
Even with the goo?
I'd sleep in the corner away from the toxic waste.
Because I don't want to be in the goo. That's all. You full of all these hugging ghosts.
I mean, I'd suck them up first.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too. Oopsie.
I'd be willing to go through a lot of crap to sleep in this room, okay?
But you gotta turn off the lights to sleep in the room, and that makes the ghosts come back.
I've slept with the lights on before.
Alright.
Damn.
I am
Everyone
defending
really wants
this
a
room
hug.
so strongly.
Defending this room full of toxic waste with the waterfall, or that's probably like sewage drainage.
Tim, did you actually do the top 10 rooms in video games I'd like to sleep in?
No, I still haven't.
Oh, you still haven't, okay.
Nope.
I was about to say, I don't think I've seen you do that, though, but we kept talking about how you would totally be able to do that.
Yeah, it'll be easy. I just need to do it. I just have to decide if I want to do top 10 or top 20. Things like.
Yeah, do top 50 while you're at it.
Well, I could.
Nice.
Alright. Nice, huh? Oh, then I guess I probably have to freeze the waterfall.
not that.
Oh, okay. This is not Zelda after all. Also, there's like a lantern or something here. Oh,
300 bouffant. Nice hair, Green.
nice hair.
Thanks, my hat made it itself.
Nice lack of hair, white.
Touche, well played, sir.
Nice.
Oops, I'm not sucking. I thought I was, but
Alright. Yeah,
a
not bad.
little
Almost
bit of
half
damage there.
health.
Oh,
oh, yeah, right back in the other room.
nice and easy, though.
Yeah, simple enough. Simple and free. Ooh, yeah, go that way. We don't run into them.
I think he's gone. He didn't pop
Yeah,
out, though.
he ran somewhere. I think it was a she also. But, bulbous Bouffant.
I don't think you have the key for the room he went to, because I think it's south of you.
Yeah, yikes.
So I think you're gonna just have to progress without him for a little bit.
Let me run over here and grab
The heart.
Oh, shoot. This is a different floor. Well, there's probably hearts in here, too.
I'm wanting to say that the shelving in the middle there with the trophies on it has some in it. I think that's the
Maybe.
one.
I thought he already did that, though.
I mean, they respawn pretty commonly. Nope.
Oh, I guess not.
Nope.
I mean, there's the other shelf, but I think you also got the money out of that one, too. Yep.
Guess so. And then there's like all this here.
Double nope. Triple nope.
I mean,
I thought
to
there was
be
something with a
honest,
heart in this room.
There was a couple things, but I got them on the way in, which is probably why they're
Oh,
not.
and then yeah.
I guess no.
I'm just gonna run up and grab some, just to be on this.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
I would say how ironic that you go to the graveyard to get life, though, but I guess we all kind of survive by eating dead things.
Yeah,
It's really
you're not
dark when
wrong.
you put it that way.
Yeah,
I had
like,
to mull on that for a minute.
We have to consume dead things to be alive, whether they're plants or animals or whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Whoop. That's a.
It is actually the most true to life part of this game, the fact that you must consume dead things just to perpetuate your existence.
I should top you up if you can grab it. Vacuum, vacuum.
Vacuum would help, wouldn't it? Oh, I have to light it up.
Yep. Sparkly tree.
I remember getting
Sparkle,
stuck for the
sparkle.
longest time because I think I got to this part and I was just trying to like run into the doghouse because I didn't know about scoping stuff to like make it do things. I thought it was just for checking stuff.
As it turns
Do
out.
they tell you that it can do things, or just that you can scan things?
I think they say like check things that are suspicious is how they explain it.
Which would be why the doghouse is glowing.
Yeah.
Because they do tell you about the Game Boy Horror though, but it's only in the second chapter where I think they explain it.
Well, at least that's when you need it. And also, I guess the manual probably tells you. But you didn't read the manuals back then.
Manuals. Those were the days.
Oh.
Oh, guess what
It's
else?
there
is
now.
fun? I just won't even pick it up. Maybe it'll.
I think you just got to get so many rooms away before it spawns back in. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I think my first time playing this was actually through a rental, so I didn't even have the option to read the manual.
So many games now, when you try to buy them, like in resellers, you can't get the manual because they just don't have them, and half that's probably just from people who lost their rental copy manuals.
Yeah.
Ah,
That was kind of the thing with rentals, was that, so Nintendo was really upset about video game rentals being a thing in the US, because in Japan it was actually illegal.
What?
Yes.
Huh.
In Japan it was illegal. Basically, it's, in each country it was kind of an industry by industry
The ghost was
basis.
in that room. You still had a light there.
Yeah, you have to go back into the room that you were just in. But yeah, in Japan it was actually illegal. The way it was that it was kind of an industry by industry basis where, for instance, in Japan, music rental was legal, but here that wasn't. They wanted to get rid of it in the States, so they did all kinds of court battles. What they ended up actually nailing Blockbuster on after trying to get it, like, criminalized so much, they ended up landing on realizing that people lose the manuals with their rental copies of games, and a lot of games back then were useless without the manual because you didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So Blockbuster was photocopying the manuals. Whenever people would lose them, they would just, put a photocopy of it in there so people could still have it. And they were like, oh, that's copying copyrighted material. Here you go, $500 million.
Jeez.
Just because they wanted to nail them on something after they failed to criminalize it at every turn.
So stupid.
So for that reason, that's why video game rentals stopped having manuals in them after a while, because once people lost them, they couldn't replace them.
Man,
so
that's sad.
dumb. One of the middle ones. There you go.
There you go. Booby
Booty
hatch.
hatch.
Lunatic coming out over here.
I
Coming
thought
out is right.
he left immediately.
should've
All right.
So they have to go back through the dust and walk around, and then you get another shot in the narrow hallway, and if he goes right, then you have to go through the dust again.
Yeah, I can see that being
That's
kind of
that's why I think the basement is the worst. I have sucked up these dust piles probably hundreds of times throughout
It's really
my life.
stupid that those dust piles reappear. That's actually dumb.
You gotta love when the dust piles come back every time, but the heart doesn't come back.
Yeah, the pizza doesn't come back.
Only the bad guys.
What a shitload of fuck. Sorry.
Cowabunga. Cow a fucking piece of dog shit.
Thanks,
This game is
James.
diarrhea coming out of my...
Thanks, James.
Sure.
I bet you most people did never expect you to quote AVGN like that.
That is actually probably my favorite AVGN rant in the history of the show.
The second or first episode he ever did.
Well, that's like this. I think Ninja Turtles is like 7th or 8th.
Oh no, you're right, because it's Castlevania 2, and then it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and that was the intended end.
I think Karate Kid was 3rd.
Yeah, the intended end was episode 2.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, they just
And
kept
then it
going.
made too much money.
So I think you're right with 7.
Yeah, I think the Ninja Turtles rant is probably my favorite in the history of the show, because it's so beautifully strung together. And then he ends on, I don't like it. It's so good.
It's a top, go up one. One more. There you go. What?
No?
Whoops.
There it is.
It was,
It
yeah.
was middle. Never
Just
mind. Top
finicky.
middle.
107. Booby hatch. Lost.
And I'll let him hit me if it keeps him in the room.
I'm so glad that they can't go up or down floors. That would make this
Yeah,
so
that would
much
have been
worse.
pretty ass.
It would be so easy for them to go places like the sealed room. They knew also just like how much they'd be switching rooms though, because they had to keep writing new things for them to say the second and third times you'd find them.
Alright. Seems like you don't have to totally eliminate the dark files. To get
I mean, you can
around
also
it.
just get the one that has a flipper platter. Platter and
that's
just do
true.
that.
Congratulations, 4
Oh, good,
damage
good,
in
good.
this hallway. The
Well,
hallway.
it's because of the explosion thing that's in there, which is
No, I'm
also
not blaming
super
Tim.
mean.
I'm saying that the hallways
No,
are just that bad.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the dumbest thing that they did about it was have the exploding enemies there block your progress.
Hallway.
Yep, and he'll probably...
He'll probably. Oh! I would have personally just let him go in.
Yeah, I'll probably let him go in.
Yeah. Better he goes in there than the other one.
Better dead here than in the planet core.
Turn
And he went into the room he can't
around.
access.
Shoot.
All that work.
Well, at least he's down to 8.
Well, now you can finish what you're doing in here.
Yeah, just don't quit
Yeah.
the game and it should be fine.